Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I am Natan Verhovsky, your host with the most. You are here at the Frequency of Abundance. I'm so happy you joined us today. We've only got a couple days left, and we finish up season 6. This season was energetic leadership. And this is the final week, so we've got 4 power-packed episodes to go to raise your leadership frequency and anchor your legacy. Monday we started with, and it was Motivational Monday, creating culture with frequency. Culture isn't taught, it's transmitted. We were discovering how the energy that you bring shapes everything. On Triumphant Tuesday, we're looking at from manager to mentor. So yesterday we looked at how control fades, but how impact lasts. And we were learning how to lead through transformation, not transactions. Today, on Winning Wednesday, we are doing the leadership code with what ripples are you leaving behind. And tomorrow, to end up season 6, 9 a.m. Eastern, all this week, Driving Thursday, integration and embodiment. No more theory. It's time to live it. Everything that we've covered now in your bones. And so on today's episode, we get to focus on what will your leadership be remembered for? What is the code to energetic legacy? The kind that ripples long after you're gone. So this episode isn't about success. This episode is about significance. Now, if you're with us and if you're having some fun, give a like, give a comment, give a share. I want to thank you for being here. Very, very, very pleased that you could come and spend some time with us. Let's take a look at today where we're driving into something. It transcends job titles and accolades and even business success. This episode is about energetic legacy. So what does your leadership leave behind? In people, in culture, in energy. Where is it coming from? It's not about the resume. It's about the ripple. So let's define leadership legacy. Some key nuggets would be that legacy isn't written at the end. It's coded into your daily actions. What you do on a daily basis defines who you are. So every interaction is an energetic imprint. People won't always remember what you said, but they will feel how you led. They'll remember there's a feeling I got when he spoke and he transferred some energy and I got to share his vision. Okay, I see where he's coming from now. That's what we're talking about. An action item would be reflect on one moment when someone told you that changed how I see myself or others. Ooh, that's legacy. Identify yourself. Write down 3 core values. Are they visible in you now in the way that you show up? So important that you stay congruent and true to you. Are they visible in how you show up right now? Now, another part of this might be energetic codes. So look at energetic code number 1. Integrity in the micro moments. The little things that shape the big picture. How do you lead when no one's watching? That's the way you are. Look at a mini exercise for one day. Track how you respond to delays. Track how you respond energetically to mistakes. Track how you respond energetically to people asking for help. Did you lead from ego or from essence? Look at an energetic code number 2, embodied vision. And I want that vision to transform into your wisdom. So legacy leaders don't just say wise things, they embody it. It's embodied wisdom. Are your habits aligned with your highest beliefs? Try this. Ask your team or your family, what do you think I stand for? Even if I never say it out loud. You might be surprised. They know you in an interesting way. They're like a mirror. They get to show you back something that you might not you don't even see about yourself. That's where I wanted you to have some fun. That's where I wanted you to know that initial circle, your second skin, family, peer group, they see you and they get you in a completely different way. Now, they are also part of a larger community, your wider second circle of influence. So now all of a sudden look out and go, wait, okay, so then all the people I'm connected to, online, offline, and yeah, it's more and more and more. And this is your circle of influence. And you stand at the center of that influence. So know that there are places for you to go. Know that there are communities for you to visit, that just by being there, you rise the tide. You make everyone feel better, energetically. That's a beautiful thing. You get to walk around and be that person. The fun part is, we all are. We all are walking embodiments of that beautiful, energetic oneness, the original source. So go in from that uniqueness that, hey, no one ever has and no one ever will have my fingerprints. I'm as unique as humanly possible, before, during, and after. It is absolutely impossible to be me. It is absolutely impossible to be you. So why would either of us try? Look at the energetic legacy that you do if you stood for embodiment. Let's look for a moment at code number 3, emotional sustainability. If you're yelling and screaming like a crazy person, that's not emotionally sustainable. You can only do that for so long, and then eventually you just energetically tire yourself out. It's very draining. Burned out. The burnout leaders, they create burnout cultures. They're sitting there hustling 27 hours a day, and they want everyone else to as well. It's not fair. It's not their company. They're not going to make a bazillions if they sell it. That's you. Silly. So look at a pulse check. Do you recharge intentionally, or do you reactively recover from chaos? Oh my God, I'm done. Wake me up in 2 days. I need to just rest, man. This last week's been crazy. That's reactively recovering from chaos. Recharging intentionally, setting time aside, no matter how hectic, no matter how insane your life is at this moment. You set aside 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. And as often as you can, you pull that 5-minute trigger. Now, you might only be able to pull that trigger once today. Isn't that insane? Out of the entire day, you might have only been able to just pause for one 5-minute break. Oh, what a difference. That 5 minutes is going to feel like nirvana. And if you get a chance, you might give yourself permission to pull that trigger and do it again. 2 5-minute breaks in the day, starting to feel a little more balanced. What do you really need? Probably about 10 5-minute breaks in the day. And take a look at what they could do for you. So if you say, okay, I get 10 5-minute breaks in the day. One of them I want to just, watch silly cat videos on YouTube. Okay. One of them, I'd like to journal something intelligent, intentional. Okay. One of them, I want to just maybe close my eyes. One of them, I want to do some deep breathing. Oh my God. So now all of a sudden, it's not just a 5-minute break. It's throughout the day, I did 10 different things that recharged my energy. Throughout the day, I did this, and each of them increased my energy in a different way. How fun would that be? Where we're coming from is giving you that place, that beautiful shelter. Now, we'll take a minute because I wanted you to also get a little bit of a big picture sense before we go deep, deep into the belly of leadership and legacy. Everything that we got here at the beautiful Frequency of Abundance is brought to you by Allure Creative. They are the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world. And all they do is hunt whales. They have their own licensed, trademarked little process, the executive engagement engine. And it is a methodology that lets them just go out and delight that incredibly high-end, elusive, difficult to reach, and difficult to impress target audience. And in that capacity, there's so much that can be done They wanted to make sure that they sponsored Voices That Lead. That's our podcast that I want you to come on. They made sure that they wanted to sponsor Frequency of Abundance. They made sure that all of my personal energetic power retreats and my momentum retreats also covered and sponsored because of that not-for-profit status, because of the ability that we just want to help. So take a minute. Let's see if possibly hunting some of those whales might be a good fit for you.
I'm excited to introduce you to Allura Creative Agency, the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse. Our mission is to increase your brand's visibility, credibility, and extend your global audience. In short, we hunt the whales for you. Our proprietary methodology blows a dog whistle to C-suite executives, leaders, founders, and owners across any industry. Welcome to our Executive Engagement Engine trademark. That's our secret sauce. It includes 3 proprietary processes: our Engagement Ignition trademark pre-event outreach process, our Commitment Catalyst trademark butts and seats process, and our Fortune Follow-ups trademark post-event outreach. These ensure the highest level of interest, virtual attendance, and follow-up conversations. As the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse, what's our promise to you? Unparalleled commitment to transparency, ethical engagement, and impactful results. Partner with Allura Creative Agency and experience transformative executive engagement. Book a time to speak with us today, and here's to the evolution of your brand.
How cool. I want your brand to grow. I want you to look at it like Jay-Z says, I'm not a businessman, I'm a business. Man, you have that ability. And that is legacy. That's exactly what we're talking about. So in part 3, let's go from doing to being. Legacy isn't what you do, it's who you become. So strip away the titles. Who are you without the role? The best legacy is living your code, so others feel safe to live theirs, and you empower them. A simple shift would be, each morning before opening your email, ask, how do I want to lead energetically today? Not just what needs to get done. Where do I want to come from? I want to take a look at these emails and get that done, or do I want to get through this and make it rain? Energetically, it's very different. It's the same task and it's the same end result, but how you felt about it and that you took ownership of it, I'd like you to consider that instead of just, I had to surrender to getting work done, consider embracing. Instead of surrendering, consider embracing. Look at the ability of integrating the leadership legacy code. So we'll look at 3 points. The 3-point legacy, look at integration toolkit. Number 1, record. Number 2, rehearse. Number 3, reinforce. That's it. 1, record. Write your own eulogy or your legacy statement. What do you hope they say? That's record. Rehearse. Number 2. Pick 1 word per day to embody. Presence, vision, calm. That's rehearse. Number 3, reinforce. Create a 3-word mantra that captures your legacy code. Examples like embody, empower, elevate, energize. Pick 3. Now, where you're coming from, if you want to be involved in the show, like, comment, share. I'd love to have you a part of it. Know that all of these 6 seasons, as we finish up tomorrow on season 6, we'll be coming back very, very shortly with season 7. No spoiler alerts, nice try. Know that all of it is here for you. You can go to the Frequency of Abundance, just click on LinkedIn, go straight to that group, boop, boop, you're there. And it doesn't cost anything. And it's a way for you to be able to catch up from season 1, where we did personal development. Season 2 was really relationships and communication. Season 3 was Business Online Fundamentals for the coaches and the healers. Season 4 was Abundance. Season 5 was Energy. And Season 6 was Energetic Leadership. And so this season is all about you as a leader, how you lead from the beginning of you all the way to how you lead the interactions of the day, to all the way how do you lead when you leave your legacy behind. So much available for you there. And that's why I wanted to take the time, take it right, treat the episode that would make you remember it so that others would remember you. I want you to feel the magic and the power of that. Now, look at a real-time energetic legacy exercise. So guided visualization, let's look at a simple deep breath in, hold, close your eyes, deep breath out, hold. Picture your impact 10 years from now. Who's better because you lead them? What are they doing now that you help them unlock? Let that ripple fuel your choices today. Feel that energetic pulse as it goes through you. Now, when we look at legacy, and we want to remember it isn't built on loud moments, it's whispered into the other's lives through consistency. Your presence really teaches louder than the words. So every no you say to misalignment is a yes you say to your legacy. Otherwise, you're saying yes to everything. And nothing gets done. Nothing gets clean. Nothing gets solved. Nothing gets moved. The frequency that you lead with, you want it to really outlive the frequency that you speak with. Titles fade, but energy echoes. So where you come from is going to always show where you're going. And I like that. I think you should too. I think that if we're going through, if your leadership isn't leading, isn't healing, then it's going to be repeating the cycles you inherit. And it's up to you to break free for you and for others. So legacy isn't going to be what people think of you. It's how they treat others because of you. Yeah, I learned how to be kind. How? Oh, I watched this guy. That's how I learned. Just without even knowing the example you can be. So a true test of leadership would be, would you want to be led by your own energy? Every choice that you have carries signature. So every moment is a brush stroke in your masterpiece. I want you to remember that. And that you can stay in your power. You can lead with that incredible frequency. And of course, I'm biased. This is the frequency of abundance. Needless to say, I would have a thing or two to say about that. But I would also want to know, if you wanted to come, knowing that this is a program that's just, you grab a bowl of popcorn and you binge watch like on Netflix. We got 6 seasons of fun for you. What if you wanted to actually be on the podcast, The Voices That Lead? I want to make sure you're invited. I want to make sure you know how to get here. I want to make sure that we can help share. Because it's not just your story. It's not just a simple, basic podcast. Hey, how's it going? Okay, give me your background. It's done through the filter of these 3 questions: leaders, legacy, limitless. And when you answer them, that's the podcast. There may or may not be a couple secret questions. I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts, but I can tell you it's worth your time. Every guest is fascinating. Take a listen.
Ever wonder what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Verkovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up, it's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, Legacy, Limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
I'd love you to become the leader you're meant to be. I think we all need to rise up and feel that incredibleness in that sense. So that's why Frequency of Abundance is here for you. Now, as we go through episode 20, the Leadership Legacy Code, only one more episode left this season. So we'll look at your energy is the curriculum. We'll go through some deep thoughts. We'll finish up today and let you get back to the magic that is you, to crafting your own legacy. So people don't follow what you say, they mirror how you live. The way you treat that least important person, if that exists, air quotes, in the room is the loudest line in your legacy. The legacy is less about perfection, more about presence. Were you there when it mattered? You don't leave a legacy when you retire. You leave it every day in every choice in the now. So if your mission disappeared tomorrow, would your impact still speak? Great leaders, and I know you know this, build more great leaders, not more followers. They don't need the vanity. They don't need the ego rub. I don't need more followers. I need more leaders. So you don't have to be remembered by many. You just have to be unforgettable to the few who matter the most. I think you already know who those are. That's the most magnetic legacy. It's quiet. It's felt in the hearts. It's not posted on timeline and, Time Man of the Year. When your name is spoken years from now, will it be with love, with wisdom, or regret? I don't want to see that for you. I'd love you to feel that your real power isn't in how long your legacy lasts. It's in how deeply it changes one's life. And if you feel that, and if that resonates with you, then I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Because tomorrow ends the season with Thriving Thursday, integration and embodiment. No more theory. It's time to live it. Everything we've covered now in your bones. Looking forward to seeing you. Can't wait. And remember, as we say in every episode,